Before you were born. Before your parents were born. Before any nation on this earth existed in its current form. Men and women sat down and wrote about today. They wrote about the wars, the famines, the earthquakes, the moral collapse, the technology, the global systems. They wrote about things they had never seen, could never have imagined, had no scientific framework to explain. And yet, here we are, living inside their words. This is not a theory. This is not religion. This is the record. These are the signs. And most of them have already been fulfilled.
The people walking in darkness have seen a great light.
Before we go into the signs themselves, we need to understand what prophecy actually is. Biblical prophecy is not horoscopes. It is not vague spiritual feelings. It is not open to unlimited interpretation. It is specific. It is detailed. It is historically verifiable. The Bible contains over 2,500 prophecies.
Watch out that no one deceives you. The storm is coming.
Jesus was asked by his disciples, "What will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age?" He didn't give them one sign. He gave them many. And he said something profound that most people overlook. He said, "When you see all these things happening together, like a woman in labor, know that the time is near." Of all the prophecies ever written, this one stands alone. In 586 BC, the nation of Israel was destroyed.
We hereby declare the establishment of a Jewish state, to be known as the State of Israel.
They said Israel would come back. Ezekiel chapter 37 describes a valley of dry bones, a nation utterly dead, and God breathing life back into it. Isaiah chapter 11 says God will recover the remnant of his people a second time and assemble the outcasts of Israel from the four corners of the earth. For over 2,500 years, that prophecy sat unfulfilled. Every generation that read it probably wondered, how? When? Is it even possible? And then, May 14, 1948. In a single day, exactly as Isaiah 66 prophesied, the nation of Israel was reborn. No nation in the history of human civilization had ever been destroyed, its people scattered globally, and then reconstituted as a nation thousands of years later. Jesus stood in Jerusalem and said these words. Jerusalem will be trampled on by the Gentiles for 2,000 years. Jerusalem was controlled by foreign powers. Romans, Byzantines, Arabs, Crusaders, Ottomans, British. Nation after nation trampled the holy city. And then, June 7, 1967. During the Six-Day War, one of the most miraculous military victories in modern history, Israeli paratroopers broke through the Lion's Gate. Jesus said, "Nation will rise against nation. Kingdom against kingdom." He called this the beginning of birth pains. The 20th century alone produced 2 world wars. Over 100 million deaths in armed conflict. And in the 21st century, the wars have not stopped. Russia and Ukraine. Israel and Hamas. Sudan. Yemen. Myanmar. The South China Sea tensions building towards something that military analysts say could become the largest conflict in human history. But Jesus didn't just say wars. He said rumors of wars. We live in the first generation in human history where every conflict on every continent is broadcast instantly into the palm of your hand. We don't just experience wars. We experience the constant rumor of wars. Jesus said earthquakes would increase in diverse places. The word diverse is critical. Not just in known fault zones. Not just where earthquakes have always happened. in diverse, unexpected places. The United States Geological Survey records show that significant earthquakes have increased dramatically over the last century. More importantly, they are happening in places that have no historical record of seismic activity. Areas of the Middle East, parts of Africa, regions of Europe that geologists describe as seismically unusual. The Earth itself is shifting. This one is extraordinary. Jesus said, "This gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." For most of human history, that seemed impossible. How do you reach every tribe, every language group, every remote community on the entire planet? And then came the internet. And then came satellite technology. And then came translation software that can convert the Bible into any language in the world. As of today, the gospel has been preached in every nation on earth. Jesus gave this warning more than almost any other. Watch out that no one deceives you. Many false prophets will appear and deceive many people. We live in the most information-rich generation in human history. And simultaneously, the most deceived. False teachers with millions of followers. Prosperity gospels that replace the cross with comfort. For nearly 2,000 years.
Come this way. Follow me. I am the light.
This is the way.
So that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark. A global economic system. Controlled by a single entity.
He causes all to receive a mark, that no one may buy or sell.
Jesus said, "This generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened." Every generation since Jesus spoke those words has wondered, are we the generation? And every generation before ours could point to some signs, but not all of them. Not the rebirth of Israel. Not Jerusalem under Jewish control. Not the global gospel reach. The prophets saw this day. The angels have been watching it unfold. And God, who set every one of these signs in motion, is not surprised by a single thing happening in your world right now. The question was never whether these signs would come. They came. The question is what you do with the knowledge that they're here. History is not spinning out of control. It is moving, exactly on schedule. And the one who holds the schedule holds you. Are you ready?